Welcome back to the Real Estate Rat Pack Radio Show with Chris, Joe, and Rob. The crew is taking your calls, so dial in at 1-800-808-5548.
And we are back. Having a good time. Joe, you missed out on that one, didn't you?
What?
You missed out on it, didn't you?
Are we on?
I think we're on air. I think so, though. Not for sure, though.
Jen and I were just having a good conversation over here.
Hey, who could not have a great conversation with Jen, right?
Yeah, it always has that
Great
little.
job.
He always has that show within the show going on in that corner
Yes,
over
he
there.
always
I'm gonna
does.
start
I'm
that
going
in
to
the
start
corner.
my own show
Called Joe's Corner.
on the show.
The Joe's Corner.
Yes.
We'll do Joe's
Corner. Welcome back to Joe's Corner. Sub-show of the
The goat has spoken.
So,
Well, you know, one of the things we do, we have a great sponsor, which is Capital Title of Texas. And Capital Title of Texas, we just
I
got
don't
to
know
mention-
why they have stuck around so long with us.
I know, crazy, isn't it? Just absolutely nuts.
They put up with us.
And they have an incredible individual who's been in the title business for a long time up in the Woodlands, and he is now here with us. And one of the things he called us up, and Dave, say hello to everybody if you don't mind.
Hello, everybody.
That was easy enough, wasn't it?
that was rehearsed, wasn't it?
That was absolutely rehearsed right there. You have been, right? But let us know a little bit about you and your background. Who are you with? And we obviously Capital
Super
Title,
Dave.
and let us know, why you enjoy the industry so much.
I love the title industry. I've actually been a real estate affiliate for about 16 out of the last 25 years. Title business is my favorite business. I've only recently joined Capital Title, but I had a long history in the Woodlands selling real estate, actually, being a mortgage loan officer and a title rep. And I got to tell you, I'm so excited to be back.
Well, we're excited to have you back, and you brought a great guest
Yeah,
today.
no kidding. I was going to say, he brought a rock star.
Yeah, introduce us to rock star.
Well, this is the rock star team from Keller Williams in the Woodlands, and his name is Rick Raanes. He's an amazing man.
Wow. Yeah. I'm not sure.
How's that for your intro?
I don't know where you picked that up.
Here's that 20 out.
The pressure's on now. So,
No kidding. Wow.
So,
All right.
so, Rick, when we get people on for the first time, we usually pretty much grill them pretty deeply. It was,
Let's start off
Why'd
with
you get
some
in the business? How'd you get in the
statistical
business? And tell us something about yourself.
Well, gosh, I'm a small town kid from South Mississippi, so I've been in the Houston area now since 2002, and I feel like I got here as fast as I could. So
Well, good.
yeah.
We're certainly glad to have you out here.
Yay! Thanks.
And,
And how long have you been in Houston for now?
Well, got here in 2002 via Memphis, and so got into real estate in 2003, and here it's been a lot of fun.
in your other life, what were you before you were in real estate?
Man, I tell you, my resume goes way deep, from the bar business to the tanning business to the car business to wrecker business to construction, you name it. It was just one right after another, and it's all been a beneficial trip. So here we are.
Life is full
Well,
of
I can
experiences.
see how all those tie together.
Yeah.
Especially the bar business.
It's
The bar
part of the
business.
tanning business.
Yeah.
You got a construction business.
Yeah, the construction business was really kind of what led into this, because I felt like I wanted
Oh, I thought
to.
it was the bar business.
Well, the bar business led to one, which led to the other, which
Usually
actually
that
the bar
way around.
business, yeah, the bar business led to the car business.
I thought it was the bar business where you met a lot of the realtors.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's who talked me into coming this way. So, but eventually I'll probably be back in the bar business. So.
So you've been with the Keller Williams up in the Woodlands up there.
That's
You're
right.
with Cindy Heyman up there.
With Cindy, that's right.
Yeah, one of my favorite
Awesome.
people up there. So tell us a little bit about your business and
I just realized it's a first. It's the first that the bar business drove you to real estate. It's normally the opposite.
it's ironic, isn't it?
Yes, it's ironic.
Full circle.
A little bit about your business, and then we want to talk about the kind of the same things we were talking about. We're in springtime, and of course, great times to live.
Oh
but,
yeah, real estate.
Yeah,
You have to talk about that.
and you're working with it. Stay on task, Joe. We got to get that ADD medicine.
That's what
from you,
happens
right?
on the third cup of coffee.
You work as a team, right?
We do.
Okay,
That's right.
And you are the Rockstar team.
We're the Rockstar team. It's my wife and I, and we've just recently added a buyer's agent because of the volume of business that's going on, and we're really proud to have Jake Johnston join us. And it's been an amazing last couple of years. I mean, the big thing for the Woodlands was all about Exxon for so long, and it's interesting. Earlier you were talking about the medical profession, and
Right.
so with Texas Children's coming and Methodist coming to the Woodlands, and the North medical corridor is coming that way.
And that's what we're seeing. Obviously, you live in that little place called the Woodlands.
Yeah, it's a small little area.
little area. No one really hears about it anymore right now. real estate.
Off the beaten path.
Off the beaten path.
Yeah, that's right.
Some small oil and gas company, from what I understand, is going to be relocating up there. But you talk about, though, other than that, there's a lot of other stuff that is going on up there. It's a great relocation area for foreign nationals. You've got a lot of other things that are going up in the Woodlands just in general. And describe how that growth has been. I mean, you obviously have seen where Woodlands has been, in 2002 to today.
Well, yeah, I mean, to think about the western half of the Woodlands didn't even exist 15 years ago, and so now we've crested over the 100,000 people mark, and so the whole commercial aspect is what's really blossoming out there. So from Hughes Landing, the development there, you're seeing a lot of new towers going up. I mean, with Anadarko adding theirs, I think there's plans for another third tower that'll start pretty soon. It's just ongoing, and it's just a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot. And people are seeing this, and they're fearful for values, they're fearful for taxes, and then it's going, okay, well, what's next? And it's amazing how many times people will call and say, what's next for the Woodlands? When does it stop?
Didn't Hughes?
Hopefully, something with Woodland Parkway is next for the Woodlands.
Oh gosh, yeah,
like whoever thought a one-lane road exiting off a major interstate was a good idea.
My gosh, I mean, just to think about all the half and half for people who want Woodlands Parkway to extend to 249, which is a whole other topic, but it's interesting to see how many people think that that's going to destroy the Woodlands, and so who knows what'll really happen with it.
No, what destroys the Woodlands is the traffic when you're on there.
Yeah.
I was teaching in Conroe last week, and I'm going against traffic, but even at that time of the morning, Woodlands Parkway was backed up all the way down 45.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know what the resolution for that is.
The resolution is more roads. I mean, it really, and as much as you like to keep
personal
a small town feel,
yes.
Personal helicopters would be really nice. Just landing the space for landing pads. I don't know if George Mitchell will approve cutting trees down for the landing pads. So,
didn't Hughes buy a big chunk of land up north now of Woodlands, Willis area? Out there?
So I mean, Woodlands 2.0 is kind of the next big thing. So once they finish with Creekside, then that's where they're going to move their sales pitch up there. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people coming. I don't know what the statistics are. I was looking on HAR recently for the first time, and it was interesting that you didn't catch that, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'll
trust me. Trust me, he caught it.
No, I mean, but it's interesting to see the statistics for move-in, move-out ratios, and I think the last time I saw it was like a 3-to-1 move-out for Houston. So I mean, for every 3 people that are coming, only one's moving out. So I mean, we really do have an inventory shortage, and so and it's not just the Woodlands, but it's all across town. People are finding out that Houston really is a great place. The weather's awesome all year round, except for a few short days in the summertime. But I mean, there's play golf year round, and it's just a great place to be. So everybody's coming. So how do you have that conversation with your clients?
We're getting 7 buses are leaving Houston Tuesday morning to go to our legislature. One of the big issues we're going to be talking about is transportation, because we don't have infrastructure, and we don't have infrastructure because we don't have money for infrastructure.
Right.
So it's a big issue.
It is.
You want to watch Rob's blood pressure rise? Just talk about the great realtors on HAR.
Hey, we have a phone call right now for you, Rick. Actually, we have one of our great friends and one of the great individuals that you probably know. His name is Michael Board. Michael, how are you doing?
Good morning, everybody.
Hey,
I didn't know
buddy.
they allowed morning calls in county.
You got up early today, didn't you, Michael?
I'll apologize up front for my voice. You guys know it's been a little rough. I've been a little under the weather and I guess allergies, but I just wanted to call in and give you guys a little bit of a hard time. Welcome Dave Dickinson publicly, coming in behind me in the Woodlands, and Rick, I'm glad you got on the show. It's good to listen to you guys.
Hey, appreciate it. Thanks a bunch, man. Well, hey, congratulations on the new move. We're going to miss you in the Woodlands.
I appreciate that. I'm going to miss you guys, too. I got a lot of good things ahead of me, but Rick and Vanessa are truly real estate professionals, you guys. They're awesome, and I'm lucky to get to close at least a piece of their business for them.
Michael, has anybody warned San Antonio?
What's
about to happen?
I sure hope so, Joe.
I mean, somebody should let them know.
I actually did. So I gave them some names of people to call, and I pre-warned them. So.
Well, at the party last night, though, all the ladies were crying.
Yeah.
And it wasn't necessarily because Michael Board was leaving. It's because he was getting married.
Yeah. Yeah, hearts are breaking all across the country.
Yeah, broke my wife's heart, too.
Well, hopefully I'm making one of them happy over in San Antonio, and that's Janice.
Yeah, I think you are. But you've been.
Well, I appreciate you guys. I'll miss you guys, and have a great rest of the show. I just wanted to call in and say hey.
Well, there is a telephone in San Antonio. So,
They got those.
They got those.
Yeah, a couple years back.
Years back. So, on Saturday mornings, just call 800-808-5548, and you can call us anytime.
I've had that number programmed in since day one, boy.
We'll look forward to hearing from you in the future, buddy.
Well, you've been a great partner for us, and we really appreciate you very much.
Thank you, Rob. Appreciate
you
you guys. Have a great show. Bye-bye.
See you, Mike.
Take it easy, Michael. That's a great individual. Obviously, Dave now here is taking over from Michael.
Dave's
but
got some big shoes to fill.
Got some big shoes to fill. But he's bigger than me, so he should be able to fill them. Yeah, he's got big feet.
Super Dave.
All right.
So as you're going back over there again, though, you're talking about obviously the Woodlands, and for every 3 people that are moving in, 1 person is moving out. What do you see the future? How are you seeing that future going on?
Well, it's just going to be continued growth. You've got the Wood Florist area, Camp Strake, Johnson Development's going to do a lot of great stuff up there. So there's a lot of opportunity coming up. And then the Woodlands itself, they've done such a nice job with protecting green space, and so that will always be a nice place. The schools are great. It's just going to have to be the builders are going to have to put more sticks in the ground. So that's what's going to have to happen for the growth.
Yeah, I can only.
Are you seeing a lot of multifamily still being developed, or that's kind of come to a halt? Because in a lot of parts of Houston, that's come to a halt.
Multifamily is going strong out there, especially down 1488. They're putting in stacks of them. So, I don't know when that'll stop.
I remember when 1488 was country.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it's
Stacking them deep, selling them expensive.
1488 was really known for the build-on-your-own-lot companies. That was really about it. You drive down that.
Yeah.
You wanted to go find a build-yourself-your-own-home type company, the do-it-yourself home builders. That was where you went.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
And now a lot of them have moved out, sold those properties they were on.
When you start getting multifamily out there,
yes.
The thing is, you bring in people first, and then you get the supporting shopping centers and things like that for grocery stores, and that's how it happens. Is that they start putting those multifamily. Now they're going to have a grocery store or two.
If you build it, they will come.
And they will.
Yeah,
they will
and
come.
they're coming.
Yeah,
they have to. You got to feed them.
Well, we are coming up against a break really fast. Rick, let us know how we can reach you if you don't mind.
Best ways by cell. It's 281-960-1900, or you can find out everything you want to know at thewoodlandsrockstar.com.
Thewoodlandsrockstar.com. Time flies, we're having fun. However, we're not over with yet. We have plenty of time to go. We still have Sandra coming up.
We got Sandra coming up.
So stay
the
tuned.
Queen of the Met.
That is correct. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I like it.
But you can tell right away, Dr. A, when the people start